Welcome to Bookie. Today we will unlock the book Powerful, Building a Culture of Freedom and Responsibility. In recent years, the concept of corporate culture has been increasingly popular, playing an ever more crucial role in human resource management. How well a person matches a company's culture has also become a key evaluation factor for hiring or assessing employees. Corporate culture in essence is the core spirit of a company. It sets a company's code of conduct and outlines its development goals. Many well-known companies have a unique corporate culture. For instance, we talked about Google's famous 10 Things philosophy in the Bookie for Work rules. We also learned about the so-called PayPal Mafia in the Bookie of 0 to 1. A corporate culture gives a company a living public image, which attracts more people with the same characteristics to join it. Among all these famous companies, the Netflix culture is particularly worth learning from. We all know that Netflix produces great original series and films, but many may not know that it is a pioneer in corporate culture building as well. In 2009, the company published the Netflix Culture Deck, a now famous 125-slide PowerPoint outlining its cultural framework. Sheryl Sandberg, the chief operating officer of Facebook, has called it one of the most important documents ever to come out of Silicon Valley. It's been viewed and downloaded more than 15 million times to date. Numerous companies have gained inspiration from it and used it as a guidebook. This book, titled Powerful, Building a Culture of Freedom and Responsibility, is an upgraded version of the Netflix Culture Deck. Some have called it the best guidebook ever about creating a high-performance company culture and team. This book introduces Netflix's culture with abundant detailed cases. Moreover, it gives in-depth explanations of how and why this culture works, so readers can understand the hidden logic behind it and thus can better apply the same culture-building methods to their own teams or companies. This book was written by Patty McCord, the former Chief Talent Officer at Netflix. During her 14 years working for Netflix, she came up with many significant innovations at the company, and was a major contributor to building Netflix's cultural framework. In this book, McCord shares her experience and philosophy about corporate culture, thus helping more companies create their own unique culture and high-performance team. Up next, we will explore how Netflix builds its high-performance corporate culture through the following 4 parts. Part 1, the essence of the Netflix culture. Part 2, make great matches. Part 3, practice radical honesty. Part 4, get the most out of employees. First, let's examine the essence of the Netflix culture. Building a corporate culture is a strategy to influence how employees work. When employees have taken in the culture, their work style can conform to the company's expectations. With a traditional management mindset, a company establishes a top-down command and control system to guide its employees' work performance. Some typical approaches include fostering employee engagement, empowering people, tying bonuses to annual performance reviews, and holding celebrations to build community. This system is based on a presumption: if you want your employees' full engagement, you must give them incentives and tell them how to do their job. Every time an employee does a great job, the manager believes it's the incentive program working. But McCord notes that these approaches are misleading. Instead of empowering employees, such approaches actually make them passive. They work just